Don't forget to like. Today we're talking about single, classy, spiritual, and killing it. And of course, um, so yes. So thank you for joining today. Hello, you're welcome to my life today. Today we are talking about we have a series that is called we have the married series and we have the single series. So today we're doing the single series, which is single, classy, spiritual, and killing it. Then on Thursday we're gonna also do single, married, spiritual, classy, and killing it. So of course we have different guests for every day. And today my friend is joining. Um, Valerie is joining today. I mean, everybody love Valerie. Someone sent me a message like, "Oh, Valerie is coming." I'm like, "Okay, our therapist is coming." So please share. Share. You want to know what classy means, what it means to be classy. So please share. I'm sharing myself. That's why I'm looking down. So I'm sorry if uh, before she comes, I really want to be ready. So I just want to share the life before she comes. Because a lot of my friends don't get to see my life because I almost never share to them. I don't know why. I almost never share to them. So I need to share to all of my friends today. All of them. Okay. Okay, link on my bio. Please don't forget to like and also share so other people can be partaker of what we're about to learn. Because me, I'm still learning. Oh. I'm still learning. There's no end to learning. So don't forget to like and share to your Facebook, to your WhatsApp. You know, thank you for doing that. Oh my God, why am I behaving as if I'm calm? You load. Who do I want to send it to? There's somebody I want to send it to. Oh yeah, okay. Mercy, I didn't see it. Honey, I just sent it. Okay, yes, she did not see it really. So let me send it to you, honey. Okay. Guys, please share my life so other people can also partake in it. Share and like. Let me send it to this woman. Honey, I'm live. Okay. Apostle, I'm live. She was like, Mercy, I've started again. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always start again. Have you ever been doing something like like you're gonna get a phone call for it, but then you just have to you will just do it anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay, so very important to say. I I'm trying to do like where people can also send a message to say I want to come on your life. Like if you have like important thing, like let's say you're creative, you want to talk about your business. If you're into business or you want to talk about it, you can send me. I'll do a separate video for that though. But let me just leave it here for people that will join later. If you're into business and you feel like you want to talk about your business, you want to show your craft, please send me a message and we will arrange how you can join. How I can invite you for life to talk about your businesses, what you do for a living. There are people who are very creative. So you want, a platform, a growing platform where you can talk about your businesses. Please do well to send me a DM on Instagram, Messi Obaka, on Instagram, and or you can send me an email. I'll leave my email down below. So if you have something to talk about, you can send me an email and we will work on it. So, yes, how classy are you today? Oh, yeah, she's here. You'll not believe it. Before you
What
came,
happened?
I was just talking to myself. Like, I'm like, okay, guys. So if you have your business, first of all, you look stunning.
Thank you, babe.
See, let me tell you something that will happen. The day
Yeah,
I visit Nigeria, I'm going to raid your wardrobe.
wardrobe.
I'm
Feel
going to I'm going to raid it. I will raid. Okay,
you're
eh?
free. You're
I'm
free.
free, right? I know the ones I'm going to take, but maybe because I see like you are fully gathered, on the front side, so you might not enter. So I'll just raid your wigs. Maybe that's the part I will raid. Because me, I'm not understanding. Only you know how
But
to do makeup.
think,
Only you,
think,
you are
and
fine. Only you
see.
now sabi Jesus. I don't understand.
I have to come prepared now.
Relax, relax.
Don't worry. Next time I
Take
come, wear hijab.
no, no. Except you want to scatter it all. Oh. you know.
How
So
was,
what?
I said, how was your weekend?
My weekend was very busy, and
Oh,
yeah, my weekend was busy. I didn't rest at all this weekend. It was busy.
oh,
But I liked
oh,
it. I liked it. Once a
right.
while, I hate going out, but then when I go out, I'm like all out. I love my comfort zone.
Exactly. I'm
But
like,
in as much as we want to spread our wings this year, but then I'm like, I like my space where
right.
nobody's talking to me. I'm not talking to anybody, so I like it. But then
Yeah.
this weekend I was out and about. How
Awesome.
about you? What did you do?
I was sleeping all through. I
Ooh,
needed,
nice.
I needed that rest.
That's good. That's good. Ah, I know. I can't say I need rest from what. Oh my gosh! No, that's not a classic slap. Oh my god.
Classy laugh is ha 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 ha. You have to
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, you're funny.
live your life, I beg. You be
It's not easy to be classy, oh.
be you. Doesn't mean you should be fake because we want
No,
to be
of
classy.
me. Can I be fake?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking of us in general.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you're a loud laugher, laugh loud, but at least close your mouth.
Yeah, no, but ha ha ha.
They'll be like, who is this? Where did she come from? Where did you bring her from?
We came from wherever we came from, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever suits us, that's where we came from. Oh my god. So
Uh,
today I woke up very early, right?
mm,
Because I slept 9 o'clock. It's 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm an early. I go to bed early.
that early. Never.
Eh,
Unless I'm
I always wake up at night, so I go to bed early.
okay. Okay.
So I woke up at night to do my thing. Then I woke up around 6:59 or something.
Okay.
So when I got up, I did, of course, my chores. Then shower, got dressed, and I started making videos. I made one video and I said, if I want to post this particular video, I will have to tag you down below, like, girl, I'm ready for this life before I use all my energy to
Well,
do reels. You know,
mm-hmm.
I say if I post it, that this woman will be like, oh my god, where did I know this messy? Where?
I'll be like, what have I done? Mercy.
What did what did I put myself? Mercy, please let me breathe. So then I'm
Right.
like, you know what, Mercy, you post it after the live, because my
Okay.
energy was all over I had so much energy. Ha! All
It's
over.
it's good to wake up on the positive.
If it's me, I always wake up. When
Yeah.
people wake up and be like, oh, sloppy. Me, I do wake up, I'll be screaming, miracle, no, the tired Jesus. I'll be playing.
Oh, at all, at
I will
all.
start
Yeah.
dancing like,
Adonai in my spirit
oh, I love that song.
by Nathaniel Bassey.
Nathaniel Bassi, Pastor Nathaniel Bassi.
I love
Ah,
that. I just woke up with it this morning, so I've been singing it like all through,
there's
all
this
through.
there's this one I've been in. It's been in my head, but I know I'm gonna make reels of it. I get back,
Okay, that song.
yeah,
That
by Victoria. I know
yeah,
they walk alone, so be careful, be guided.
yeah.
I walk with God the Father, walk with God the Son by Victoria. YouTube is by Victoria. Before they will say, why is she singing people's okay, now that we have lightened the mood, you're
Yeah.
welcome. So
All
today,
happy and smiling.
yes, today we are talking about single, classy, spiritual, and killing it. That is what we are talking about on this live today. It's a series I've tried to put up. On Thursday, we'll be talking about married, spiritual, classy, and killing it.
Awesome, awesome. I'm not
Yes.
going to do that for anything.
Yes, and Apostle Priscilla is going to be the person coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, Apostle Priscilla. So she's in her late, before she find me, she's in her late 50s and she's been married for almost 30 years. So she has grown up children. Like,
To tap into her grace.
yeah, so we will be talking about on Thursday with her married, spiritual, classy, and killing it. Just the way we are talking about single,
Powerful.
classy, spiritual, and killing it. So yes, that's is a series, and on Thursday will be part one. And I'm working on something to bring a lady that's like 5 years in married with 3 kids, 2 kids, 3 boys. I don't know, but she's married to a celebrity. So either Monday or Tuesday, she's going to come and talk about the part two, so that we can hear from
The horse's mouth.
people that has been in the game for decades,
Yeah.
and someone that is just in the game like
Mm.
5 years ago. So pray for me. I'm working on something like unique for
I of
for our tribe, our circle.
course, of course, of
So yes.
I'm very,
Meanwhile,
but so I got a request today as well.
okay.
One of our friends requested that you also bring a single father to speak. Yeah. So men are also very much interested in these live videos. Because Because the one we did last week was mind blowing. So many people were blessed. Up until yesterday, I was still getting messages like, that changed my whole existence. I mean, this is what we live for, yeah? That God should use us to, bring people out of darkness into the light. So when we get testimonies like this, it just goes to prove the awesomeness of God. God can use the littlest things for his glory. You
Yes.
know, yeah, just talking and having fun. Meanwhile, the Holy Spirit is,
Ministering.
into people.
Ooh, hallelujah.
That's icing on the cake.
Yes. Oh my God.
So it's really nice. The testimonies are. I know I've been a bit camera shy, coming out to talk and all that. No, when it comes to my business, I'm not camera shy.
Oh, okay.
Offering online selling and stuff like that, I just like to do it privately.
Yeah.
And of course, people have been blessed, married people, single people. But coming out like this to sit down and really
Talk
break it,
about it.
talk about it, I've not really had that
Time.
confidence to do that. Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Victoria.
Victorious. Victoria. Ah, why did I call you Victorious? You are victorious in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Progress. Ah, be victorious. So, oh yeah, oh, receive it. Oh.
So like this, how to say these things, it's encouraging to me as well, which
Mm-hmm.
means something I've been wanting to do, but I've been procrastinating. So
Mm-hmm.
it's probably just, do it, put it out there, and let it
True.
bless anyone and everyone.
True. True.
So
Okay.
that's me being single,
Mhm.
classy, spiritual, and killing it.
Yeah,
With
but
that,
before we get down to it, I'm interested in the single father talk, but I don't know who to call. Do you have somebody?
I think I'll have to comb through my contacts.
Okay,
The person
please.
knew, I think he's married now, and he's not a social media person.
Mm-hmm.
Though we have single fathers on our platform,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure if they want to be out there.
Out there, I know who to reach out to. I know some people in Canada and Australia and
Yeah,
America. Let me see if those people will. I
yes,
know some single fathers. Yeah,
kind enough to. But Nigerians are like, mm-mm,
they
I
are
don't want to.
shying away from it. But Kili, why?
This is who you are. Embrace it.
Embrace it, my love. Embrace it.
Exactly.
Okay, so today we are breaking it down. I am giving Valerie the book, to be opening and be closing it. She's going to start with, I mean, for you to know single, you need to know that I am single.
Yeah,
Yeah, for me to be for both to both for you to hit your chest and say single, spiritual, classy, and killing it, you have to know that you are single.
yeah.
So that is the first thing. So you're gonna tell us what it means to be single. Like, some people don't realize that they're single. So we
Mm.
want to know what it is to be single. Then what it means to be spiritual. Single and spiritual. Are you spiritual? What it means. Then the third one is classy. Oh, oh my gosh. Forgive me, people, forgive me.
It's a topic, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we'll not talk about the class. I mean, that
Yeah,
will run the whole thing off. Then we'll not talk about killing it, slaying it. Single, spiritual, classy, and slaying it. My sister, I hand you over the book. My brother told me, if you interrupt her again, I will
Mhm.
send you a message. So before my brother come and leave me a message, not
You're
telling
here
me,
and you have any question, I want this to be
yes,
a session. So please drop your questions, drop your ideas, drop your experience, whatever. I'm not a teacher. I'm also here to learn.
yeah,
So let's try and make it an interactive,
section.
live broadcast so everybody can learn. Okay, ma'am. So we'll go first to
First of
what?
all, did you share on Facebook and WhatsApp and the rest of them? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start by us knowing. what it means to be single, right? Because everybody feels like so long as there's no ring on this finger, I'm single. No matter what I do with my life, behind closed doors or outside, so long as there's no ring, I'm single. So I'm here to destroy all of that thoughts in your head
Butcher
today.
the table.
Yes, shatter it, break the legs. So, choice. That's the first thing we need to know. You choose to be single. Some people will say, no, but I'm single by circumstance. I'm single by this. I'm single by that. No, it's a choice. No matter the circumstances surrounding you being single, if you want to be in a committed relationship, you'll be. Because trust me, people are coming to you every day. But you just chose, oh, they are not my type. Oh, no, this person is this. Oh, that. Oh, I know the man I'm waiting for. Oh, I'm waiting for God to send him from heaven. So, first thing we need to know is that being single is a choice. Now, what is being single? Being single means choosing to be alone and to not indulge in any form of sexual or love relationship. So you cannot be sleeping with somebody, having friends with benefits, claim you're single, you're not. You cannot be dating a married man as a single girl and say you're not. You cannot have a situationship where you only know how to have sex, fight, curse each other, break each other's windscreens, puncture each other's tires, break each other's television, and still claim single. No, you are not. You cannot be sneaking around in the office with your boss and claim that you're single. You are not. So, single means choosing to abstain from anything that has to do with sexual relationships and romantic relationships. So you cannot be romantically involved with somebody, and because you don't see them as a partner, a potential partner, if you believe that I'm in the market.
Hmm.
Already polluting your aura.
Hmm.
How that you have so many things going on for you. And the universe is not stupid. God is not stupid. His angels are not stupid. Right? Because we have free will doesn't mean that we have the right to do anything that we want to do. So if you want to be single and attract the right kind of persons into your life, it starts by you clearing all the cobwebs and rubbish around you. Friends with benefit out. Boss relationship in the gutters. Sleeping with your pastor, throw it away. Yeah, because these things happen. These things, but we don't talk about it, and it's looking like it's a normal.
Normal
It's
thing.
it's not. It's not. It's just like you saying, "Oh, I want to be rich." Yeah, and you're not practical about it. Remember, the Bible says, "Faith without work is
Dead.
dead." So imagine that you want to be rich, and you're always hanging out in the ghetto, playing what,
Hmm.
drinking ogogoro. How does the wealth want to come to you? But imagine that there are two people. This wants to be rich, talking big and all that, and still indulging in a poverty, environment. And you want to be rich in the morning. Yes, where you're living is not that fancy, but you get dressed. You are intentional about your look. You go out there, mix up with people, talk to people, share ideas with people, even volunteer to solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
You may never know where you meet your helper. And tomorrow you blow this one that is still doing a Google business, drinking up and down and playing what in the inside in room will now be saying, hey, don't go do blood money. But they don't notice that you put into this. You cleaned up your space and you allowed in the kind of energy you actually desire in your heart. You understand? So I'm just using that to explain to us how it works as single people. You cannot be having different sexual partners and expect that you're single and you're going to really, really attract the kind of thing you want. So I had this discussion with a friend of mine yesterday, and he told me that the actual girls who get the best husbands are the ones that sleep around. And I'm like, coming from a man, I didn't expect this. So, are you encouraging young people, young girls, to jump hop on different beds just to get a partner? Yeah, but you know when you go often, you mix up and you get to meet different kind of men. I said I don't believe in that.
Hmm.
I have never needed to go out to rubbish myself for me to get a good. In fact, my own is they always find me in my hole. Yeah, no matter how you run, they'll find you.
Grace.
Just so I don't believe that I need to be looking for. It's a man's job to look, to
Hmm.
search, not a woman's job. So when you now cloud your space with all that, you you either limit yourself or you prolong, the things that the plans that God has for you regarding settling down. That's what I have come to, realize, believe, and I mean I've seen it working for people as well. Yeah. So now we've targeted the idea of what is being single. Being single means you're alone. You're not having sex with anybody. You're not in any sexual entanglement with anybody or any romantic entanglement with anybody. You are alone and ready to be matched. God is the greatest matchmaker.
Yeah.
I'm but man, no matter how much I want to match people, I still go to God and say, this guy, I'm not really feeling him. Oh. This girl, I don't think she's telling me the truth. What do you think? Do you understand? And somehow, either they lose interest in my services, which I see it as an answer to prayers, or I ask them questions again and they give me another answer, not knowing I had documented the first ones, I collected.
Hmm.
So there's nothing you want to do that is outside of God. And unless I'm not saying be perfect or be righteous or be whatever, but there's a
Be
pattern to
true
life.
to yourself.
There's a pattern to life. And
Hmm.
if you follow the pattern, you'd succeed. Wealth, wealth creation and all that. Yes, the Bible says it is the Lord that gives us the power to get wealth. But have you seen Bill Gates? Is he a born again Christian? Have you seen Otedola and the likes? Are they born again Christians?
They don't look it.
Wealthy. Yes, people may say, oh, they are into shady stuff. Forget it. Worldly people know how to get things done when they want to do it than us Christians. We're too religious. We feel like everything is die, die, die by fire, die by nothing is everything is not die by fire. Some things
Principle.
it's a process.
Hmm.
You understand? It's a
Yeah.
life process. If you follow it, you do well. Let's hop on to being classy. Because I see a lot of people misinterpret being classy. You see how I look today? Somebody might see me now and be like, whoa, she's such a classy woman. I like women like this. She's very classy. But I sit down with them, I open my mouth, and I'm nothing to write home about.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? So being classy cuts across you being well
How
dressed up,
to look.
wearing designers, wearing nice perfumes and all. It cuts beyond that. So in my definition, I would say that being classy means to be stylish and sophisticated. You can either be stylish, which I am, and sophisticated. Sophistication has nothing to do with stylish.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would explain that. So being stylish, being classy, stylish, and sophisticated. Note that these two are not the same thing, like I just said. And you can have one, but that doesn't make you a classy woman. So before I go, let's talk about how to be sophisticated. What does it mean to be sophisticated? So a sophisticated woman has to be comfortable in social situations. You see some people, they are so well dressed. You see their Instagram slay pictures, blah, blah, blah. Jam them at the club. You'll be wondering if they're portable sister. You want one that is showcase a cousin.
Hmm.
You understand? So it's not because you know how to dress up, wear high heels, walk on heels. People feel if you walk on heels, then you're a classy woman. No. A classy woman can look classy even if she's wearing just shorts and t-shirts.
Preach.
The courage, when you're able to carry yourself, when you're able to interact with people in a way that it draws them to you. Class smells. Class is not something you can avoid. Okay, let me give you a gist. About a month ago, I got invited out for a dinner, and I and my daughter were like, "What are you going to wear? What are you going to wear? You know, this person is. I'm like, well, I don't know how to impress people. I could have gone in my jean and t-shirt as normal, because me on a regular, that's me. When I'm out of the office, I'm as comfortable as I can be.
Bye.
I was like, okay, so this person I'm going to see is not, because you need to understand the people you deal with so that you can show up the way they would want to see you as. So this person to be a high class individual, and I know him to be a very simple but stylish person. So I chose a dress, a silk dress that is long sleeve and has a puff hand. I know I look good in puff hands. So I chose a very sleek wig that is almost like falls to the back. Very minimal jewelry, no necklace, no ring, one ring and some bracelets. And then yeah, of course, my slippers, my high heel slippers, and a small mini bag. To me, I wanted to appear as classy and distant as possible. That was the theme of the persona I wanted to, give out that
Present.
day. Simple, stylish, and classy. So I got there and it worked. My trick worked. He was in awe, like, mm, this is a lady. He, like, up until today, he keeps talking about it. Anytime he's talking to his female friends, he'll be like, "Oh, but just go let Valerie teach you how to dress. I don't know what you plan wearing up and down." You understand the impression I wanted to create. Now, I could have appeared that way, looking all classy and stylish and all. And when he asked me, "Okay, what's this your proposal you've been talking about?" I opened my mouth and started speaking rubbish. But I drew out my phone. I had already made, all my power.
PowerPoint.
I couldn't go on a date with an iPad or a laptop, them on my phone. So I showed him my points, told him this, that, 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 that. Under 15 minutes, I was done with my presentation, and it's like, I could buy a jet with just this. Said, okay, oh yeah, should we find one for you? I killed it without actually doing it. I could have said, oh, let me wear blazer, do this one, do that one. And then you go there and everything is too formal. He might not be that comfortable to feel relaxed and listen to you. Because you feel like I'm always in the office 24/7. I'm here to eat, and you're already coming all dressed like you're going to the office. So being classy also means being stylish and knowing what to wear and when to wear it. So sophistication means you can be comfortable in social settings, like I said. You can go to a restaurant, be comfortable, know how to use your cutleries, know how to hold your glass of drink. If it's a cocktail, you should handle it. If it's a wine glass, you should know how to handle it. If it's water glass, you should know how to handle it. You should know where to drop your glass or your cutlery when you're done eating. So it's not just about wearing your clothes and a nice wig, makeup, and shoes, and not knowing all the etiquettes. Very important that a sophisticated lady is conversant with all the etiquettes. You don't just sit down somewhere and be opening your mouth, running your mouth. People don't invite you into conversations and you're already contributing. Nobody asks for your opinion. You get, so these are all the things that we as ladies need to learn, and it's a continuous process. What I know this year, I didn't know it last year. What I knew last year, I didn't know it 5 years ago. But if you're a classy lady or you're aiming to be that, you have to constantly train yourself, because no one is coming to do it for you.
Nope.
You have to train yourself. Like, wake up every day and say, okay, what can I do today to better myself? Do I want to have a better command of English? Or do I want to learn about politics? Or do I want to have conversant knowledge of interior decorations? Do I want to know about colors? Do I want to know about travels? Do I want to know about cars? Have a niche as a classy woman so that when you get into a place and people are having a discussion, you can at least contribute to some
Contribute a little.
level. Yeah. Not that they are saying, talking about Russian and Ukrainian war, and you're there moping like lost. Like, what are they talking about? What's happening in Russia? Are you serious? Or maybe they are talking about um, Tinubu, and you're like, no, maybe they're talking about Jagaban. I don't know that Jagaban is Tinubu
Mm.
because you're not informed. And you're like, who is Jagaban? Oh, is it that song by Asu? You're off point. I saw a video of a celebrity. She was trying to say she likes a song, Rice and Beans. I said, no, be only rice and beans. Now, so you have to constantly grow yourself, groom yourself. There's so many videos online, YouTube videos. There are even classes you can take. You get to grow, your worth as a woman. There are classes you can take. There are emotional counselings you can take because as a classy woman, as a sophisticated woman, and as a woman who wants to kill it, you must master your emotions.
Oh,
You can be all over the place and you believe that people will see you and not consider you a tacky individual, right?
yeah.
So another thing that a sophisticated woman should do is know about culture. You should know that the Yoruba people, if you go to a Yoruba land, you prostrate to greet.
Great.
You should know that if you go to a Hausa land, you don't wear revealing clothes. You should know that if you're going to Akwa Ibom, you eat with your hands. So there are different culture that people should learn. You don't say, "Oh, because I was raised in America, what's my business?" No. When you go to Rome, behave like the Romans. After all, you cannot go to let's say for instance you're going to Jerusalem, which it's a holy land, and everybody's all covered up and being sober and all, and you're carrying alcohol in your hand, drinking up and down and smoking where they're praying. You understand?
Hmm.
So if you that much about a city as a tourist, you should be able to learn more about where you're from and how to interact with the people in that area. So imagine that, okay, there was a time I was working for a travel agency. That was way back 2000. And say 2013. So we had to pay a visit to an Oba that was outside of Lagos. It should be in one of these, it's either a kitty state or so. So we were going there, and I saw my colleagues were dressed anyhow. And I'm like, in my place, I'm from a royal family. People don't just come into to see my grandfather dressed anyhow. You have to dress
Aki.
decent, right? So I told myself I will not dress in just t-shirts and jean like my colleagues. So I took a shirt, a long, all those that time it used to rain, all these shirts that are back that are always very long. So I
Yeah.
took that. So when we got to the palace, I just wore the shirt on top of my t-shirt.
T-shirt.
It covered my bum, you understand? And we went in there, and the when we were greeting the guy, nobody they didn't let us go close to him except the guys. So the king now saw me, said, "Okay, that lady should come."
Wow.
So I went forth because I was the one actually that was going to do the presentation. So imagine that they didn't allow any of the ladies inside the
Yeah.
chamber. Then we wouldn't have been able to do the presentation.
So,
So I went out and ladies were just standing outside of the
barricade.
yes. So I did my presentation. I sat on his at his stool
It's
side,
so
you
sad.
know, everything. And when we finished, we left. So they were like, partiality. It's because you are fine. It's because you are this. I said, no, it's not because I'm fine. It's because I would dress decently. You cannot go to an Oba's palace wearing trousers that your bum bum is showing. It's a slap on his face.
Yeah.
You have
And
to
it's
wear
a
something
disrespect to your body.
that for the fact that they even allowed us wear trousers into it is enough respect for us. Now we now showcasing our bum and all that. I didn't live in Yoruba land, but I watch movies, I watch documentaries. So I see all of these things and I'm like, I don't want to be caught in this situation.
Hmm.
Then I didn't even know about sophistication and classy and whatever. I was just looking for my daily bread. But it was just common sense and knowledge at my fingertips because I wanted to learn. I've always been very eager to learn. So
Yeah.
so you have to know about culture no matter what. And as a sophisticated woman, you have to be fashion conscious. That doesn't mean that wear everything that is in trend. Because one breast out is in trend, you wear it. Oh, because they are wearing mufflers now to
Photonic.
tie themselves up, you wear it. No. A classy woman finds her style. If you know your body type, you know what to wear. If you know you love jean, you know how to style it. You know what is in fashion, what kind of jean are in fashion. You understand? What would go with what? If you know you're a silk person, you know what to wear. You know what accessories to use. You know, this is how to know fashion, not to follow. Following trend is not how to know fashion. Following trend is very, very different.
Different.
Yeah. So imagine that you're a stylish, comfortable, single, and sophisticated lady, and you're going somewhere and you're dressed in different designers from head to toe.
Mm.
You don't wearing Dolce and Gabbana up, wearing Gucci glasses, carrying Tom Ford bag. Your slippers is Miu Miu. You know, they're just all over the place. Yes, you want to wear designers, but you have to wear it in a way that it stands out. Let people actually see you and say, "Oh, you're a lover of Tom Ford. Oh, you're a lover of Marc Jacobs." Do you understand?
Mm.
Let it not be like you're all over the place and they'll be like, "What is this one wearing?" Now they're not concentrated on how good you look. They're concentrated on how scattered your style. That means you don't know what you're doing. You understand?
Yeah.
And a lot of labels comes off as show off. You don't want to be a show off when you're classy.
Hmm.
You want to be a motivation to people because you want a woman to look at you and say, she does look good. I really want to recreate her style. But if you're showing off and you're all over the place, so don't look at you, I beg. You won't stick in the heads of people. You won't stick in their heart. You won't stick in their head. They are forgotten about you. People are looking for things they can emulate. So if you don't give them something to emulate, you fade away in no time. You fade away in no time. So yes, you have to consider your fashion sense if you're aiming to be a classy and sophisticated woman. And then everything, all the matters that concerns social matters should be taken importantly, like learning your etiquettes, knowing how to smile, being able to be polite to people, talking respectfully, carrying yourself like, yes, I know who I am, but that doesn't mean I'm proud. Because it's one thing to be able to carry yourself well so people can address you well. It's another thing to carry yourself in the manner of, I'm too much.
Mhm.
Nobody
Nobody
who is
reach me.
that kind of thing. They are two different. If you try so hard to gain people's attention or respect or whatever, you find out that people will actually pull away from you and they look at you like you're tacky.
Desperate.
Where if you have a stupid attitude, nobody values you. Have you ever walked into a restaurant and the 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 people that serve they're they're scampering for who will serve you that day? They're greeting you, "Ah, welcome, ma. Long time. This and that one." And somebody who is a regular at the restaurant comes and everybody's like, I beg. That one.
Hmm.
So, who is more classy? Is the one with a decent attitude. Is the one with respect for humanity. Is the one that says, yes, you're human and maybe more than you, but we are equal. That's how classy women think. Classy women don't think that they are better than anyone else. They're just more presentable. They're just more positive minded. They're just more relaxed. You understand? Than all the other people. Tables could turn. I mean, the other person could be the waiter tomorrow and this other person be the CEO. So what? It's life.
And the waiter, is it a bad job? It's not a bad job.
Exactly. It's not a bad job. They're earning a decent salary.
Yeah.
So that's it. So I've explained how to be sophisticated because, um, we said that being classy is being stylish and sophisticated. So that sophistication is something that confuses a lot of people. That's why I had to break it down to that level. Now let's go to the traits of being a classy woman or how to know that someone is classy. Aside their makeup and hair and beautiful clothes and clean nails, lovely outfits and bags and shoes and all that. How do I know that this woman I've been talking to, how do I know that this woman I have eyes for? How do I know that this sister in my church, this lady in my working place, this my neighbor, how do I know that she's a classy person? Number one way you'd know is kindness. People who are classy are kind. You're not kind as a single classy lady because you want people to love you for them to recommend you for their brothers to marry. No, it's because that's you. That's your superpower. You know how it is for somebody to be in a bad place. So you don't ever want to put someone there or find them there and leave them there. So kindness comes as a priority to you. It doesn't mean you should let people trample upon you because sometimes, trust me, humans want to walk all over kind people.
Yeah.
But you have to be kind and also draw the boundaries so that when people overstep their boundaries, you can politely tell them, hey, I know I let you talk to me, but don't talk to me like that again, ever in your life. So it's being lenient without actually being lenient. So kindness is walking on the street and seeing someone who is suffering, and you have the opportunity to help. You offer that help without expecting anything in
In
return.
return.
Yeah. So for you to know somebody is classy, check out how she treats the people who are lesser than her. Is she kind to them, or is she hostile or bossy? Second thing is politeness. Of course, you have to be polite. Thank you. I'm sorry. Can I call you back,
Please.
please? All those things are what makes up a classy woman. You can't just be classy and not be able to bring yourself down to submit to people. Submission is just not is not just about marriage. Submission cuts across every facet of life. It could be at your workplace. Are you that dreaded colleague? Are you that one that nobody can talk to? Or it could be at your church. She's always, too full of herself. Nobody can. In fact, ushers cannot even lead her to where she'll sit. She chooses her spot. Anything you like to do, you do. That's not my business. No, that's not a trait of a classy man. So if you know you're watching this and you have that attitude, please change. Third one is respect. You have to accord respect to everybody. Respect, I think the notion people have is respect is earned. No, respect is not earned. You start by respecting somebody. And if they abuse that privilege, you can withdraw it.
Hmm.
But to say I wait for my mother to do something right before I can respect her, that's so another thing that to look out for in the life of a classy woman is she has to be generous. When you go to eat, do you tip people? Or even if it's remaining 5 kobo, do you collect it? I know. So why don't you leave that 5 kobo? That could be the transport they needed to go.
Cool.
Do you come back home and do you even ask your security man when was it? haircut. When was the last time you ate a decent meal?
Yeah.
You don't. All you know how to do when you come back, Musa, Musa, open the gate. Are you mad? Where were you? This that one. You don't take out time to speak to them, and if it's food in your house, if you finish cooking, there's nothing bad about you dishing a plate of food for your security. Or that food that is in the freezer that you've not eaten a month. Why don't you bring it out, warm it up, call your workers, and give it to them to eat? Or you prefer to trash it? That's not being classy. That's been a very, very mean person.
Wasteful person.
Wasteful and mean. And classy people are not like that. We're very prudent and we're very, very generous. So, as a classy person, as a classy lady, one of another trait that people look out for when they deal with you is how well read are you? How well traveled are you? Say you don't have money, you cannot travel out of Nigeria. Have you explored where you actually are? How many places do you know in Nigeria? How many tourist destinations in Nigeria are you even aware of? You think it's Lagos Beach Island, Abi Island Beach, Abi what do they call it? That's not the only place.
Or
There are
gardens.
lots of places. There are places in Bauchi, there are places in Jos, there are places in Ekiti State,
Cross River.
Cross River, Akwa Ibom. There are a lot of places to explore. If you don't have money for international trips, go on local trips, meet the locals, interact with them. You'll learn one or two things. So when you're having a conversation with someone, you won't be boring. I hear a lot of men these days say the women of these days cannot hold a conversation.
Yes.
So once you say hi, the next thing the house rent has expired. Her car broke down. Her fridge is not picking. So it's a lot going on, and we need to do better as individuals. People say, but how much are these men doing? Forget the men. You groom yourself first. When you grow yourself to the extent where you can actually choose who you want to let into your space, nobody's going to fault you for that. You can actually select, like pick them like beans. But when you are not up to standard and you're picking, they'll be like, waiting with this. Who is this? I'm like, come here. You get?
Yeah.
There are women that men cannot resist
Preach.
because men love things that tickles their fancy. They want things that their ego says, go and conquer. If you can conquer this one, a man you be. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
if they're doing the only thing I know how to do is slay queen and there's nothing up here, you can't challenge a man. You can't challenge a man. When you meet a man, the only thing you can ask for is house. You can't even sit down with a business proposal and say, babe, I know you say you love me. In today's love episode, I mean, what do they call it? Number
Keeping up with my love.
1022, I mean 23. They be like, what is this, madam? You say, listen to me, sir. There are three businesses here. Choose one that you want to, fund. Tell him with the breakdown, the figures, facts. Who has done it? Why did they fail?
Mm.
How are you going to, do better
Do
in that
better.
business? And let's see. Before I started my luxury business, I had a guy I was talking to. We used to hang out, and every time I talk about it, he'd be like, this kind of thing they work for Nigeria. For say you dey America now, I go work. For say you dey UK now, I go. I say my own go work. My own go work. So
Wow.
he didn't in my dreams. But fast forward to today, he sent me a message and I was like, oh, I am so proud of the woman you are. You are so resilient.
Thank you.
This not believing in you, you pushed it. Now look at you. You're already an award winner. Your brand has gotten an award recognized for best luxury group of the year. Man, babe, I give it to you. That made my whole year because this is you that I presented my proposal, and you're like, I beg.
Cool away.
And so that's why every woman has to be well read. When you're well read, if you go to a man, or your man, and he says no, you find a way out. You will do it, even if you have to start small, even if you have to borrow to start. When he sees that thing working out, he will be encouraged to pump money into it. You understand?
Yeah.
So I can't say I've built a brand now that is recognizable, to the glory of God. And a man comes tomorrow and has nothing to offer, and I say I want to sit down because I want to marry. No, 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 no. You had better be single and classy and kill it. Not just to be available for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. What do you bring to the table, man? I'm the table. So what do you bring to my table? You may say
Mm.
world, but when you have a vision, you're pursuing it, you know where you've been 5, 10 years, you'll not have room for play. If you want to play, you play. Play finish, come back house. Continue. If they want to play again, you tell them, I'm not playing today, okay? You call the shots.
You will not be
Yeah.
insecure.
Yeah. But if your mindset is not that of class, you go with anything. Anything goes. A man will come to you and say, let's see how it goes. And because you don't know what you actually have to offer or what you're worth, you follow him blindly and be seeing how it goes. Yeah. So now another thing that we need to look out for when we're trying to see if somebody's classy or not is we have to find out how empathetic the person is. We have to find out how humble that person is. We also have to find out if that person is proud of herself without being overboard. Because there are two things. There's a thin line between being proud and overboard and proud and humble. Now, proud and humble means you know what you are, you know what you can do. You are aware of your femininity. You're aware of your talents and your what they call it, your high points.
Yeah.
You understand? But still humble enough to know that you're teachable. Still humble enough to know that anyone else can be people. There are people out there better than you by 1,000%. Do you understand? You're still humble enough to know that, man, I'm learning every day. I'm a beginner. We'll get there, but let me do my own at my own pace.
Mm.
So different traits that when you sit down and observe a lady, you can draw the conclusion that this person is a classy lady. She's a sophisticated lady. You understand? But people actually think that because you travel, go on vacations, post pictures, make up all the time, wear nice wigs, wear good clothes that you're sophisticated. You understand? So it's not actually that. Sophistication goes beyond looks.
Beyond that.
Goes beyond looks. So if you have any questions, please drop because we're almost rounding up. Then
Yes.
mix. This is the icing now. How do you mix being single and classy without actually showing off as arrogance?
Mm.
Because you can, if you're not careful, you can actually do the right things in a wrong way.
Way. Mm.
Now let's know how you can keep it classy and stylish without actually coming off as an arrogant.
Arrogant.
Number one is your courage. Some people walk like they own the earth.
Mm.
You know, is a difference. There's a difference between that and actually walking straight,
Gracefully.
gracefully. Because if for you to walk, gracefully, you have to, be straight. Your shoulders have to go up and your chest out. But people can actually smell arrogance when they see, and they can actually smell somebody who is walking well when they see. So don't think you can fool anybody.
Mm.
It's either arrogant or you're stylish. Now, your speech is one of the ways that you would be able to differentiate yourself from the chaff. How you talk, when you open your mouth, what do you say? Do you actually listen to people and rehearse your answers in your mind before actually saying it out? Or is it that anytime you open mouth, wow? everything come out. And whatever comes out, no, a stylish woman is accountable for every word she says.
Says.
Yeah. So if you're asked an opinion about something and you're not sure of it, please don't say anything. It's either you tell the person, give me time to think about it and I'll give you my answers. Or, well, I don't think I have an idea about this, but if I might say, if I'm forced to say something, this is what I think. So because you're not sure of something, do not ever act like you're sure of it. When you're unsure, feel free to tell somebody you are unsure of this. Can I think about it? Or if you feel I need to give an instant answer, this is what I feel, which my feelings can change at any time. My answers can change tomorrow based on how I feel tomorrow. So as a classy woman, you need to be able to, monitor your speech, how you speak to people, your responses to situations, to questions, to discussions, and everything. Make sure that everything you say portrays class. Don't just go about jumping on every topic, especially topics you're not conversant with. Yeah. So the next thing is vast knowledge. You have to have a knowledge of everything.
Everything.
Have a knowledge of crypto, even if you don't know how to trade, read. You have to have a knowledge of world power, even if you're not a politician.
Politician.
Have a knowledge of agriculture, even if you don't have any plans of having a farm. You have to have knowledge of weather, climate change. You have to have a knowledge of flowers. Buy me flowers, buy me flowers. If they ask you what kind of flowers do you want aside roses, what do you know? Do you know there are lilies? Do you know there are hibiscus? Do different flowers? You don't even know, but you want flowers. I'm a classy woman. Give me my flowers. I'm a princess. Oh yeah, name the flowers.
I'm a queen.
I'm a queen. Name the type of flowers that you want. On roses. Everybody knows roses. So these are the reasons why you need to, have develop a vast knowledge of something. Now you say you love to be taken in luxury cars, and your mind is like, okay, which is your best luxury car? You don't even know. But because you've seen people talking about
Rolls Royce.
feel it's Rolls Royce, and it tells you which of the Rolls Royce is the Phantom or the Ghost. You don't even know. You understand?
Yeah.
Now that there are even cars that are better than Rolls Royces,
Rolls Royce.
generally like a command car. There's Aston Martins, there's Jaguar, So you just feel like, oh, because I'm classy, I wear clothes, I can open my mouth and say anything. Make sure whatever you want to say, you have a knowledge of it. If you want to talk about food, make sure you have a knowledge of it. You know that um, lasagna belongs to this set of people.
People. Pasta.
People.
Fries.
Pasta people. Fufu is this people. You understand?
Fries.
I'm a food lover. I love classy restaurants. Okay. What's your favorite restaurant? You don't even know. You don't know if your favorite serve Indian food or European, Italian, or it's mixed. But you just know that you like classy. You like that. You know that Hard Rock Cafe on the island. That's my favorite restaurant. What do they do there? So as a classy woman, you have to have a vast knowledge. In fact,
Knowledge.
books, documentaries, um, YouTube. You have to keep learning every day. Because what stops you from sitting with your man and you tell him, babe, I want us to talk about this. I read about this today. Nothing is as sexy as that for a man. I mean, a high value man. He wants challenge. He wants to be challenged every time. He doesn't want to feel like he's the only one that knows everything. He wants you to challenge him so that he can go back and read. You understand? So,
Yeah.
happy lady will have to, by all means, have vast knowledge, at least a piece of everything.
Piece of it.
Yeah. So, another thing, that shows you're a classy lady will be discipline. Are you disciplined enough to make decisions? Trust you to make the right decisions in his presence and in his absence? Can he tell anyone, see, if my babe says A is A. You see my wife, whatever she tells me, go anywhere. That is it. Now, can you even discipline yourself enough to, since you're single and classy, do you have the discipline to wait and actually teach man how to treat you? Or do you feel like you mean you have to win him with sex? That's what we have been, made to believe, that unless a man gets in between your panties, he won't give you the commitment that you're looking for, which is absolutely wrong. Now, do you have the discipline to be able to be patient in that new relationship, to
Mm.
make sure that you're right, to make sure that you dot all the I's and cross all the T's, to make sure that he actually is out here to respect you, honor you, and give you the right treatment as the woman of his life?
Mm.
Or are you just going to be one of his passerby? You understand? Don't forget that men these days they have sugar coated tongues. You as a classy man, you have to sharpen your discerning spirit. So when they come with their sugar, you counter it. Don't be carried away. A classy man is never carried away with anything.
True.
Oh, to 200,000 to go and buy hair. Oh, automatically, he owns your heart. No, he has to do more than that. Money is not everything. If he gives you money and he doesn't respect you, or speaks ill about your family, or talks trash to about your friends, not he doesn't respect.
No.
Respect you should be able to respect your family, your friends, and every other thing associated with you.
Yeah.
So classy women look out for respect. They are disciplined enough to make sure that a man proves himself before they actually show commitment. They don't just jump into commitment. You see that when you start practicing this discipline, people will automatically
Fall.
most women. If you're disciplined with your time, your money, your energy, your space, people who are taking advantage of you will naturally fall off.
Mm.
Same thing when you're single and you're trying to choose a partner. When someone comes, you need them to prove to you what they say they will be to you is actually what
What
they
it will
will be.
be.
Be patient enough to find out about people. Don't just say, but I've been single for too long now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm 37. I'm not even the least shaken. I'm not the least shaken because I know what I want. And until I find it, I'm not settling.
And you will
Gone
find it.
are excuses. Let's do it now before age is not on our side. Omo, you can even die today. There's no guarantee. So come. So when you find out that you're trying to build your classic lifestyle and portfolio, you find out that it's not everything that you'd you know jump into.
Pumpkin.
There's something you want to say, for the sake of my name, I won't do this. For the sake of my respect, I won't do this. You understand? So another thing is politeness. Yes, I talked about that.
Politeness, yeah.
Constantly be polite. No matter how much somebody wants to push you to the world, just smile and go. They did something to you, just tell them, I forgive you, and walk away. Let their conscience be the one to deal with them. That's not your business. That's not your problem. Right. So, you said, can one be single, classy, and spiritual?
Mm-hmm.
We can't be single, classy, and spiritual. Let me explain. The Bible clearly states that cleanliness is next to godliness. I don't know how, most times when I see people, I wonder, is it the same God that me I'm serving? I don't know if it's the ancestors or forefathers. Because the one I know smells good. If they tell you that your praise is his fragrance, what does it mean?
Hmm.
It's like perfume. He don't like perfume now. Because for him not to like to smell good, he will not compare your praise to a
Those
fragrance.
fragrance.
Eh, he will say this thing is like smoke or it's like sweat
Hmm.
to him. Abby,
Sweet smelling server. Oh,
thank you. So imagine that you're a Christian, a spiritually led single lady, and you don't dress well. You're not approachable. You are mean. You are disrespectful. You don't even smell well. You don't even brush your teeth. Your hair, zero. Nothing to write home about. How do you expect that the people who are, watching you would actually want to know your God? They wouldn't. But when you're a single, classy lady with a touch of spiritual, you are desired. Thank you, Mr.
thank
Patrick.
you. Thank you.
Become a desire, you understand, to every man. Because trust me, no matter how a man gallivants in this life, he wants a backbone. He wants a woman that will speak life into him. Because words we speak are spirit and are life. So if you wake up every morning and tell your husband, you this useless man, you idiot, God punish you there, this one, that one, you're
Get
killing him.
ready.
You're killing him. But imagine that you're a classy lady, you take care of yourself. So of course, when anytime your husband sees you, yes, to the room, you know, and then you're polite, you're good, and you're spiritual. In the morning, you wake up, honey, before you go, can I hold your hands and speak some words of encouragement into your life? You know, you're not holding his hands and speaking words of encouragement, and your teeth is smelling, and you're sweaty from, you're standing in front of him as his angel. Just the thought of you will linger in his head the whole day.
Can I say something? Sorry. I don't
Please.
mean to cut you short, I'm trying to leave you to just do your thing. You remember there was something Cardi B said. Cardi B said, he said, young ladies, you eat cheese, meat, everything, and you go to bed like that. And you
Yeah.
give him a head. Tell me why won't you get STD? That is where you get STD from. Oh, I said, yes, mom. Why you said that?
Yeah. As a classy lady that is preparing, that is single and preparing to get married, you have to grow yourself in every aspect of life. You have to take your cleanliness seriously.
Hmm.
You take your sense of style seriously. Don't say my man cannot dress, I can afford to do anything. That lie. Bless you. So because men are by what they see.
Yeah.
Goes out there and is seeing all these flashy girls, well dressed, well made up, hair on point, and it's coming home to you and with thread and needle in your hair. No powder, no nothing. We're not saying makeup and stay at home, but at least look good. Let your hair be made, make your face a bit good, wear something nice and sexy, and so women have to know that being classy goes beyond being single.
A
You
single,
can't
yeah.
be you're single. And then what attracted this man to you becomes a poison to him. He married you as a classy, beautiful, spirit-filled woman. But now when you have eaten out 3 wraps, you're sleeping like this thing.
That is
Like
not.
you're sleeping like an elephant. Yeah. And the man is like, is this not the lady that when she comes to stay in my house, she prays like fire?
I really pray.
Him is God and so you can be single, classy, and spiritual, and still take that into marriage, right?
Yeah.
Develop yourself in because when these things become a habit, habits are things that you cannot break easily.
Mm.
Habit, if studying becomes a habit, if waking up early to take a bath becomes a habit, if brushing your teeth before going to bed becomes a habit, if taking your green tea first thing in the morning and last thing at night becomes a habit, tell me how you're going to break it. If hitting the gym at 6 o'clock is a habit, or walking on your street at 6 p.m. becomes a habit, tell me how you're going to break it. Is it that your husband joins, or he gives you the space to do what you're used to? You understand?
True.
So you cannot say that you develop these habits as a single and drop it when you're married. That means they were never a habit. You were just doing it to impress the people around. But if you're intentional about the things you're doing, you say, I want to be healthy inside and out. I want to be beautiful inside. I have a temper. I know that if I go for counseling and I learn how to breathe in, breathe out when I'm angry, I learn how to hold my tongue when I'm angry, because the Bible says that a tongue is a small member of the body, but it can set fire on this whole world.
True.
But become aware of your person, of your flaws, of your strengths and your weaknesses. It's going to be easy for you to tame them. You are the vessel. You're the carrier.
Hmm.
You can't say that's how I talk.
Forget about it. That's me. That's
That's
who I am.
how they born me.
There's
No.
nobody that get paid like that. Sorry.
Eh, that is how they born me. Like that's not how they born you, ma. Try and change it. They will try and change. So it's a process learning these things, because you can't just say we were all born classy. Yes, some people were born into classy families where they teach you how to do this, teach you how to do that. Don't spit when you're talking to people. Don't
Mhm.
stop talking.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Go to a
Exactly. Some
restaurant.
some families, teach those etiquettes while growing up. But you that didn't have all of this luxury when you were growing up, why don't you teach yourself? Why
Hmm.
don't you groom yourself? It goes beyond you going fancy restaurants and eating, or traveling, or buying fancy clothes and putting them on and all. You might put them. Is your mind corresponding with your looks? Or is your look for Cinderella and your mind is the wicked witch? Which one? They don't tally. So you can't be saying, oh, I'm single, I'm classy, I'm spiritual, and I'm killing it. And you're doing all the wrong things.
Hmm.
So how do you become these three things and still kill it? When you have acclimatized with all of that, know them into use. You know when you need to show up as a single Valerie, you know when to show up
Mhm.
as a classy Valerie, you know when to show up as a sophisticated Valerie, and you
True.
know when to show up as the no nonsense Valerie. Either ways, you're killing it, because you're at every point you're aware of what you carry, you're aware of your delivery, what is expected of you. You're also aware that there are people looking up to me, so I cannot fail them. Because trust me, you feel people are not watching, but everyone is watching.
True.
You understand? Everyone is watching. One mistake might spoil the work you've put in for the past 10 years.
Yes.
You have to consciously be in that headspace where you feel like, I cannot fail. I
I
cannot
never feel.
fail myself.
Hmm.
Others don't matter. I cannot fail myself. I cannot fail the fact that people respect me. I cannot fail the fact that young people look up to me. I cannot fail the fact that people are encouraged by
Fine.
me being a legitimate business. I cannot fail the fact that and I'm proud of it. You understand? I won't let circumstances change. So this is, if you want to be seen as a classy person and you're killing it, you have to take accountability at every point in time. Trying to blame Buhari or Tinubu or Sonwolu for the
The
mishaps of,
misbehavior
or trying to blame them because your security didn't remember to turn off your light switch when light came.
very irresponsible.
Irresponsible. And classy people are never caught dead being irresponsible. So yes, that's about it today. And if anybody has questions, me starting with the host. Do you have questions?
This one is a long one, but it's not a question, but it's a plea to you. Please
Yes.
write a book. Write a book on. I'm not joking. Please write a book because you have so much to give, and
Yes.
You are just okay. Start YouTube channel.
You are the only person that has said this. I will start a channel
So
somewhere between next month. I should be able to.
next month,
Yeah.
I will be there. You know when you say Belonia, I will be there for Valerie. Valerie, I will be there for you.
I should start that.
Mhm.
Drop. I had like my previous YouTube. I had like 2, 3 videos, and they were doing very well because I was talking about relationships and how to conquer fear if you're single, which is a very broad topic that's
Oh,
serious.
yeah.
But so many single people are too comfortable
Mm,
to get a relationship. I get that a lot too. So I wanted to put it out there, teach people based on my experiences on how
yeah.
to overcome that. So yeah, I think that's a topic that will be
True.
very helpful to people.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the right topic, the first hit to put up in the
Let's
channel.
brainstorm.
Of course, we
Meanwhile, the one
yeah.
you did emotional, the trauma, it
Yeah,
was mind blowing. It was like, even me,
yeah,
thank God it's a YouTube, so you can always rewatch. I
yeah.
rewatched. I have a book where I jot things down. I had to write a lot on that book because it's because we're here. So I'm seeing you talking now. The thing, but when I was calm, the thing was entering my head. Bass boost, bass boost. You
Even
talked.
I had to go back and learn. And at some point, thank you, Holy Spirit, because most of these things I say, I don't say it on my own accord. I might jot down a few things, but it's not what I rely on. I just
Hmm.
rely because as you're talking, he's giving you more. He's giving you more. So I like to always go back and rewatch,
Yeah.
learn, and be like, okay, now I see what these people are saying. Hmm.
Yes. It was boom.
Hmm.
Honestly, even
Yeah.
last weekend, this weekend
Yeah.
that just passed, I was somewhere and everybody there, they were on that live. You don't know, like a lot of people come,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Like you see the way people commented, I did not see them here.
Mm-hmm.
You will think that you're not talking, but you're talking, even if it's one life impacted. So it was out of
Mind
this world. It was mind blowing. So maybe we should start with that. Please start, 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 start.
best video to do for the YouTube emotional trauma.
Yes, that should be
Yeah.
it. I even brought out my
Okay.
mic. I said, I'm going to show you. Please go and get a mic so that we can start. Because this is a YouTube channel. It's our YouTube channel. What?
I said yes, ma'am.
It's our YouTube channel. It's we that get it.
Because I have everything. I have lighting. I have everything. But it's
Your
just that
lighting is beautiful.
down and do that.
I know. It's not easy to come and say, hey guys,
Eh.
channel. Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. Today I want to talk about emotional trauma. See, there are times there's a day I did my video like 4 times. I did not get it right. I deleted everything. I went back again, restarted it, and I got it right. Even
Yeah.
to do the video you see on
In,
Instagram,
yeah.
I do it like maybe 40 times to
Mm-hmm.
make sure the lip.
This lip sync is the same.
Yes, it's not easy, but
Not so.
you're impacting life.
Yeah.
Valerie, I'm blessed to know you. I am blessed. I'm not even joking. I'm going to call Rose. I'm just going to, if I can see, I'm just going to kiss her cheek. Even though you guys look alike. You guys
Yeah.
look, there's a picture of you. I saw, I'm like, is this Ruth? Why is she sending me? And I'm like, no, it's not Ruth. It's Valerie.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm so, so pleased to be here.
Thank you
I mean,
very
every
much.
something new.
Yeah,
Yeah. Learn something new every time I'm here. And it's challenging as well because I love challenges.
true.
Once you get a topic to discuss, I
Mm.
have to actually do some work.
Yes.
to, read up, do some research, and get so that I can deliver properly. So yeah, I like the challenge that it gives me time to actually settle down, read some more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I already know and all that. So it's
And
a
and
good
I
for
can tell that you do your research. Like literally, some things you said last week did not
yeah,
come up. You almost
yeah.
never repeat what you said. So I mean, I'm saying this publicly. You are a brain. You know they say I have brain. No, you are the brain.
Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that.
I can't wait. I can't wait for us. Well, I can't say much, but thank you
Well,
so much. And
happy so much.
keeping the brain for us because sometimes we can just call you. Hello, ha, my sister.
Always, I'm always available.
Yes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And you look so damn pretty. I mean,
Thank
oh boy. Hey.
you.
Okay, let's be classy. Oh my gosh, you look so pretty.
Ah,
Please leave me. Let me scream. Oh my god, you look pretty.
oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
Do you know some people be like, when you not do that, I'm like, thank you. What's that? I'm telling you, giving you compliment. You're telling me.
Like this.
Oh God, we can never be satisfied. Never. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you so very much. And please, I'm going to come on live. Like I said, Pastor will be talking about married, classy, spiritual, and killing it. I know most people, when they saw the topic, they were like single, classy. They felt like probably you want to talk of jargons. But I'm sure when they came, thank you
Thank
very much, Mr. Paul. Well,
you.
I'm sure when they listened to you speak, they were like, whoa, is this
Yeah.
what it's about? So forget the topic sometimes, just listen.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Because when people say I'm classy, they are rude, they talk anyhow, they see people as I'm always ahead. You cannot
Yeah.
talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. Well, thank you so much. I love you so much. And I will, we'll keep in touch.
Sure.
Any last words for your people?
Goodbye, everybody, and
Tell them to
stay.
reach out to you because I always put your email for single parent, whatever. Please,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So please feel free to reach out to her. But
Yes,
she's my
please.
friend. I'm not sharing her with anybody. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes.